So we're gonna start with ball handling. Ball handling is something that you can do every day. It takes a while to get really, really good ball handling, but if you work on it every day for 10 to 20 minutes a day, over time, over years, you'll be able to handle the ball really, really well, which should translate really good into going into playing professionally or for whoever has aspirations to go to play college.
Today, to start off, we are going to start with ball handling. Very crucial, something you can do every single day. Growing up, it's very, very important. Even as a post player, I wish I would have, spent thousands more hours ball handling, because people are so versatile these days. So you really do need to be able to handle the ball, playing at a high level. And then we'll go into a little bit of form shooting, which I think we agree is another big crucial thing, especially right now while we're all at home. We can rep form shooting a ton, and we can rep ball handling a ton.
So the first drill that we're going to do is just to kind of wake our arms up and get ourselves ready for ball handling. So we're going to do 30 dribbles total. It's going to be 10 low dribbles, 10 midway, which comes about to your waist area, and then 10 high dribbles where you're just pounding the ball. So we're warming ourselves up for the rest of ball handling.
Now, depending on what level you're at, in the beginning, if you need to look down at the ball, it's okay. But as you advance, we really want to try to keep our eyes up, okay?
Now go.
Hard pounds.
7, 8, 9, 10,
High.
2,
Ooh.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And anything that we do with your right hand, you have to be really good with your opposite hand as well. So now we have to switch over to our left. And go. And the key points to that is that you want to pound the ball as hard as you can. The more power you have with it, the faster the ball comes back up, which gives you more control of your dribbling. So now next we're going to do is we're just going to do 20 pounds with just your right hand. Ready, go. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Same thing with your left. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
So make sure we're staying low on all these.
Right. So next, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do windshield wipers. So we're gonna go back and forth. Stacia will show you how to do it first.
Okay. So with right hand.
You see how she's staying low and she's keeping the ball below her knee as best as she can. So we're gonna do 20 reps of that on both hands. So ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Same thing with our left. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good. Now we're going to do the same thing, but it's going to be to our side. And as Stacia said before, you still want to kind of have your eyes up. But if you need to look over to the side, then make sure you can keep your dribble. That's fine as well, but you still want to try to get your eyes up as much as possible.
All right, so 20 on the right. Ready? Go.
1, 2, 3, 4,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
And we will move to the left side now. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, just worked on this, which is our windshield wipers. Now we're gonna make it complete and we're gonna do a full crossover. So, Stacia will show you how we're gonna do the crossover first. We're gonna take 2 hard dribbles, cross it over.
Keep this low, pound it hard, quick cross. So your dribbles don't have to be super fast, but then you want that quick cross.
So now we're gonna do 10 reps of that. And since we're crossing over, we don't have to switch from left to right. Ready, go. 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Good, good. So next, a really good drill to help you with your ball control and hand-eye coordination is the figure 8. The figure 8 is very important, and it's definitely a drill that you should do every day. You will learn to keep your eyes up, and it'll also just help you with your overall game. So Stacia is going to show you how you should start the drill off before we go into the dribble portion of it.
Yeah, so this is always how we start figure 8, just to get a good feel for the ball in this figure 8 rhythm, right? And we're really slapping the ball hard with our hands for the good control, all right? So then as you get this rhythm down and it starts to feel more comfortable, go quicker, right? Quicker.
But if you're not this fast, that's fine. You can continue just to go here, because we're just trying to work on getting better.
Right. Now, once you have that down, I'll swing it to Reggie and he will show you the dribble version of the figure.
So with the dribble portion of the figure 8, what you want to really focus on is not having a lot of dribbles, but you don't want to rush through it. We're going to work our way up and gradually getting faster, but you don't just want to throw the ball through, because then you're not really getting much out of it. So to do it, we're going to start off with a dribble, and then we're just slowly going through.
And this one might be one where you do need to keep your eyes down at the ball more often than not at the beginning. But as you continue this rhythm and it starts to feel better, try bringing your eyes up, okay?
Right. So now for the ones who are not comfortable with the dribble portion, Stacia will do that for 10 reps. And for the dribble portion, I'm going to do for 10 reps. And you just follow whoever you're more comfortable with.
Right.
So ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There.
Good job.
Good job. Now, try to reverse it. So if you were going in the front this time, like this, try to go backwards. So that way we're still working on all parts of the game. And this also helps off with your ball handling as well. So, ready, go. 1, 2, 3. It's okay to mess up. That's good. That's part of the game.
5, 6. Yeah. We even need to keep working on these.
8, 9, 10. Good.
We're gonna roll into some form shooting. So I would love to partake in this portion, but Reggie has one of the best shooting forms of anybody I've ever seen shoot the ball. So I'm gonna pretty much hand this portion over to him.
I'm gonna teach you a few things that'll be very critical to shooting, and these things you can do every day. Like like me and Stacia told you, don't have to have a basket to do these. These can be a few things that you do to improve your game, and if you do this every day, you have a really good chance to become a good shooter. But you have to be very disciplined in doing this. So one of the main things when it comes to shooting is you want to have good balance. And to have good balance, you want to have good footwork. So your feet, you want them to be shoulder width apart. You don't want them to be too out, and you don't want them to be too close. But you want them to be shoulder width apart. If you're a right-handed shooter, you'll have your right foot ahead just a little bit. And if you're a left-handed shooter, it'll be the opposite for you. So next, once we have a good balance, when we have the ball in our hands, first you want to have it on your fingertips, not on the palm of your hand. That helps you with having good rotation. Another thing with having good rotation while shooting is having your fingers in between the lines on the ball. Every ball has them, and if you can get your fingertips in between those lines, it'll also help you with having really good rotation. If you watch Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, Kyrie Irving, Kyle Korver, and many other really good shooters, that's a big thing that they're always looking for when they catch the ball. So now, once we get into our shooting form, you want to have your knees slightly bent. You don't want to be too bent, or you don't want to be locked knees, right? You want to have a slight bend. So next, we want everything to be aligned. You don't want your elbows too far out. You don't want your elbows too far in. You want your elbow to be right above the top of your toe, as I'm gonna show you right here. Now, I have my knees slightly bent. I have my fingertips on the ball, and my fingertips are also on the line. I'm gonna come up slowly, release at the top. I'm gonna hold till the ball falls down, then I'll reset. See it here? I'm coming up. I hold my follow through, the ball comes down. Now, this drill is something that you can do for 10 to 15 minutes. If you have a partner, you guys can shoot back and forth to each other. But if you don't have a partner, all you have to do is get your rebound, toss it out to yourself, have your feet just right, toss it out to yourself, catch, make sure everything is right. This is not a drill that you want to do super fast. You want to get your proper mechanics down so it becomes muscle memory. Come right down, come up, shoot, get the ball, do it again. Come up, shoot, get the ball. Here, I'll do it to the side. All right, same thing so you can see everything's in a line. I'll hold the follow through, get it, ball comes back, toss it out, follow through, get it, come back. And for form shooting, that's all we're gonna do this week.
Yeah, and the biggest difference between us going from ball handling to form shooting right there is the speed. Okay, so ball handling, yes, in the beginning you're going slow, you're getting the motions, but we're challenging you to work faster and faster every time, and every day that you do it, trying to get better. But with form shooting, we really want you to focus and work through it slowly in the beginning, because this is a huge process, right? So your shooting form is what sticks with you forever. So really take your time. If you want to, we would love your videos. If you want to practice your shooting form and send them to us, we would be more than happy to give you tips and pointers on how to correct anything that you're doing with your shooting form. It's really crucial right now, especially since you have so much time. You can work on it throughout the day, but we'd love to help out in any way we can.
Yes, and next thing, I know that the drills seem very simple and slow, and next week we will pick it up more and we will add more explosive things, but just remember that the basics always last. And no matter if you're in elementary school, middle, high school, college, or professionally, you always get back to the basics.
So that's all for today. Thanks. We hope you guys had some fun with us today, and we will see you next week. Bye, everybody.
Bye.